You're the manager of the OR, and you have a large staff of nurses, techs, coordinators, and support staff. And during one of your monthly staff meetings, you're reinforcing that an expectation is that if you're the last one out of a room, you are to make sure the room is set up for the next case. But one of your techs shouts out, "That's not my job to make sure the room is set up." Has anything like this ever happened to you? How would you handle that comment? On this episode of Coffee and Conversations about Nurse Bullying, we're going to talk about how to respond to the "that's not my job" comment. Hi, I'm Dr. Renee Thompson, the CEO of the Healthy Workforce Institute. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations about Nurse Bullying. You know, every single time I facilitate a workshop on the topic of disruptive behaviors, someone in my audience always asks how to respond when an employee says, "That's not my job." Often this comment is made in front of everyone else. What would you do? All right, if you're like most leaders, you get caught off guard and either ignore it, make a joke about it, or blurt out something like, "Oh yeah, well, babysitting adult professionals isn't in my job description either, yet I have to." Maybe not the best way to handle this. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you how to respond in a way that reinforces a professional and respectful workforce culture, enhances your credibility as a leader, and addresses the rudeness of this employee. Look this employee in the eye, lean in just a little bit and say, "When you say this isn't my job," in healthcare, where we are all asked to do things beyond our job description for the sake of someone's mother, it makes me think that maybe healthcare isn't a good fit for you. And then reinforce to your staff that, you know what, we make decisions here based on what's best for patients first, no matter what. Then what's best for the team, and then ourselves. Don't let anyone get away with that comment. Now, there are a few key healthy workforce principles behind how I responded. First, include their verbatim comments in your response. Anytime you can use their words sort of against them, "That's not my job. I refuse to work with Donna today." It increases their self-awareness and it puts the focus back on them. It's not your interpretation of the situation. It's clear. They can't argue this. It's a way of confronting someone's unprofessional and sometimes ridiculous behavior. Second, align a behavior with a patient by saying, "For the sake of someone's mom, child, spouse," you're tapping into their emotions. After all, thinking about a patient as your mom or child changes the game. Use it. Third, reinforce behavioral expectations. By addressing his or her behavior, it gives you an opportunity to reinforce expectations to everyone. Like, we are a team and everyone is expected to show up, ready for practice, to do what it takes to care for patients the way we would want our families to be cared for. Because even though he said what he said, others may have been thinking about it, okay? And fourth, address the behavior in the moment. Now, this will be a topic that we're going to address in another video. However, many leaders won't say anything in the moment because they don't want to embarrass their employee. And even though you may intend to talk to him about his behavior later, the rest of your employees can't read your mind. They don't know that. And if you ignore his comment, you're basically telling the rest of your staff that it's okay to behave that way. So remember, the next time your employee says, "That's not my job," or something equally as obnoxious, address it immediately by being direct. Align the comment to a patient and reinforce your expectations. So are there any tactics that you would use? If so, please post in the comment section below. I would really love for you to share. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share it with others. And if you really want to learn more strategies like the one I just shared in this video, oh my gosh, grab yourself a copy of my newest book. It's called Enough: Eradicate Bullying and Incivility in Healthcare. You'll find the information in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to my e-blast. You know, I send a lot of goodies to just my subscribers. So just go to my website, www.healthyworkforceinstitute.com, to sign up. So until our next conversation, be kind, take care, and stay connected.